It's a typical morning at Ludi's restaurant, a line stretching out the door and onto the sidewalk. These folks come for the warm welcome, for the stacks of bright purple ube pancakes, the longganisa, the lumpia.
Yeah, today is a great day. Every day is a great day.
But more often than not, they come back because of Gregorio Rosas.
I think my dad is a character. He loves to just connect with everybody here. He's like the downtown grandpa.
Gregorio has a way with numbers, birthdays in particular. If you tell him once, it's committed to memory.
You guys were March 11th. Both of them, they have the same birthday. March 11th.
And delights in meeting visitors from around the world.
Thank you, family from Canada. Thank you. Enjoy your food, huh?
It's amazing.
Thank you.
He's been like that his whole life. He's always just been so giving and loving. Yeah, he just wants to just constantly share that of himself.
Oh, it's the best joy of my life to be here every day. People say, you should travel. I said, oh no, I'm okay meeting travelers and telling them about my story.
Is Gregorio retired? Depends on who you ask. He'll tell you yes. His daughter Rita, well, she begs to differ.
Always says like, I'm gonna retire. And we, it's not, okay, yeah, maybe he'll retire, but he will not retire. This is his retirement. This is fun for him.
One thing is certain. At this family business, Rita runs the show now. In 2022, she helped reopen Ludi's in this new space on 2nd and Stewart, 3 years after lease issues and a fire forced the restaurant to close.
We would like walk down the street, and people are like, oh, are you gonna reopen? But, it always just kind of stuck in my mind, and I just thought, you know what, I think I'm gonna do it. Not so much for myself, but more so for like my sisters, my family.
Of course, the story of Ludi's starts with Gregorio. In 1978, after emigrating to Seattle from the Philippines, he got a job as a dishwasher at a downtown bar and diner called The Turf, eventually becoming the owner.
Was lady, when she passed away, she left it to me and she said, do whatever you want to do with it, Greg. And of course, Rita, my daughter, said, Dad, let's put a little Filipino.
When I'd have my aunts and cousins working at the restaurant, they would bring Filipino food. And people would look and say, oh, what is that? I kind of want that. And we're like, oh, you like this? Yeah, we can serve this.
At Rita's urging, the menu morphed. Half American diner classics, half Filipino breakfast staples. And in 2012, Turf became Ludi's. What's in a name? It turns out, a lot.
Oh, the lady that took care of me when my mom gave me up to, her name is Ludi. Ludi owns a little restaurant in Manila, Philippines. I got my experience from her. So in honor and grateful about Ludi's teaching, I renamed after her name, Ludi.
It was Ludi who first opened Gregorio's eyes to the restaurant business. But here at the restaurant, it's his mother he talks about the most. The woman who gave him up when he was just a little boy. The reason, Gregorio would only find out much later. She was dying of cancer.
My mom told me three strong words when she gave me up. Of course, I was crying. I was 7 years old. I have a little brown bag. But she was telling me, Gregorio, listen to me. I want you to stay with Ludi and promise me you're gonna be a good boy. When you're a good boy, they will like you. And when they like you, possibly, they might love you. And I hang on to those words, and then I wind up in America.
Yes, the emotion and the joy Gregorio gets from meeting people is because when he does, he feels like he's carrying on his mother's legacy.
Today, I'm 68, so my mom is still living with me after 7 years old, so about 61 years. I still talk about my mother. The best thing I could tell people is keep your mother's love in you. And if you do have that in your heart, you'll find true happiness.
The thing is, the spirit of this restaurant is not just a reflection of a mother's love, but a father's as well.
With daughter Rita, which she's doing a good job now, I hope she will have that, how you call it, the joy of running Ludi's.
Yeah, there's like not enough words for how he means to me. I mean, I feel like I can do anything, but I feel like with the love and support of my dad, I can really accomplish those things.
I didn't have the best childhood, but I can tell my story. I felt like I'm different, but then at the end of my life, I feel like I make a difference.
For Seattle Refined, I'm Brandon Bernstead.